Hiya, me again, and this is talk number 5 in the series on boundaries. And this is something that I've talked about before in other contexts, but it really fits here in this series on boundaries. This is the courage of no, refusal as an act of care. Saying no is one of the most spiritual acts we can perform in a relationship. Not dramatic refusal, shouted in rage, but quiet, clear refusal, spoken early enough to protect both people. Many of us grew up equating no with rejection. We learnt that to be lovable we should be agreeable, flexible, available. So we said yes when we meant no. And we paid for it later in resentment, exhaustion, or emotional distance. A resentful yes corrodes intimacy far more than a thoughtful no. When boundaries are thin, we override our limits to avoid conflict. We agree to favours, to extra work, to family obligations, to sexual contract, even when our body is quietly saying, I don't want this. We tell ourselves it's easier, but something in us hardens. We become brittle or quietly blaming, or we withdraw our warmth. A boundary no has 3 parts. First, clarity. No, I can't do that. Without layers of apology. Second, a glimpse of your inner world. I'm tired, or I'm at capacity, or that doesn't feel right for me. Third, connection. I care about you and I want to find another way. Or, I'm glad you asked me. Imagine a friend asks you to host a gathering at short notice. The old pattern says yes, and then resents the work. The new pattern says, I can't host this week. I'm overwhelmed. I'd love to see people. Could we choose a date further ahead? The relationship is held and your integrity is intact. Learning to say no will stir old anxieties. You may feel guilty, mean, or fearful. You may worry that people will leave. This is often a younger part of you speaking. The child who genuinely was dependent on others' goodwill. The adult you are now needs to stand beside the child and say, we can risk this. If a relationship cannot tolerate my no, that relationship is not as safe as it looked. Boundaries are not about saying no to everything. They're about saying no soon enough so that your yes is wholehearted. That is an act of love, not selfishness. If these are landing with you, do let me know. https:// and then bit.ly/Juliet, Juliet, Muses, MUSES. Thank you. Take care.